Hey guys, welcome back to Novel Tea with novel-lis. Today we are drinking, I believe it's called Lemon Twist by Twinings. I've never had this before. It's called a Zesty Citrus Surprise, naturally caffeine free. Smells nice. It's much darker than I thought it would be. It's sort of, can you see? Oh, I don't want to tip it. It's pink anyway. It's like a lot pinker than I thought it would be. But it does have lemon peel, orange peel, hibiscus, lemon flavor, rosehip lemongrass, roasted, there's that word again, chicory root, citric acid, and apple flavor. So hopefully it's not too hot. That's really nice. That's lovely, actually. Hopefully it's not too bad for me. But that is what we're drinking today. And I'm wearing lipstick for like the first time ever. I don't really wear lipstick. I feel like it accentuates my flaws. Just like shows how asymmetrical I am. But I was on TikTok and I saw somebody talking about the Rachel Green shade of MAC lipstick. It's called Paramount. And I was like, you know what? I think that color might actually look okay with my skin tone because I'm sort of olive. I've got Italian ancestry. Rachel Green or Jennifer Aniston is Greek. And I was like, coloring's maybe something similar. She's got lighter hair than I do. But so I bit the bullet and I bought a MAC lipstick while the Black Saturday sales were on. And I actually don't think it looks too bad. So, and like for a dark shade as well, it's quite a out there shade for me. So I quite like that. Nice Christmas shade, I think. I got a pencil and it is shade Mahogany. So yeah. It's so nice to have a nice lipstick. This is it. Probably not going to focus because it never does. If I hold it closer, where's my camera? There. If I do this, does that work? Sort of, not really. Anyway, it's just like so fresh and new. Can you see the MAC? Oh, it does work. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's focused. Don't look at my fingernails. I know they need to be redone. But yeah, so that's that. Hopefully I don't get it all over my teeth. Other thing that has been going on, I went and did a bit of a book haul. Not too much of a big book haul. I bought 2 books and Mitch bought 2 books because our anniversary is coming up, our first wedding anniversary. And your first wedding anniversary is paper. And we thought, why not just buy each other books? So that's what we did. So I've got a few books to show you from our little trip to the bookshop. And I finished 2 books this week. From the Wizarding Archive and The Christmas Tree Farm. So I'll be talking a little bit about them too. But first, let's get into the books that we got. Well, that I got. Mitch got a couple of Agatha Christie ones. He's in an Agatha Christie era at the moment. But this is what I got. So this book has been on my TBR list for quite a while. So it came out when we were in the UK, and I was seeing it in bookstores, and it kept coming up on Goodreads, and I was like, I really would like to get this one, but I didn't want to buy it while we were overseas because Waterstones has like beautiful editions, beautiful hardcover editions, and I'd already bought so many books, and I had to I spent a fortune on shipping a box back home full of books. Pretty much that was the entirety of what was in the box. And I just didn't want to keep adding to that. So I never got this one. But I've seen recently that the author released a little Christmas special. And I was like, you know what? I am going to start this because the Christmas special looked really cute. So I got Belladonna by Adeline Grace. I've seen quite a few people reading this, and I really liked the blurb. It sounds sort of like a gothic fantasy, which I haven't read a gothic fantasy for quite a while now. So the last one that I read was probably it's a V. Schwab one. I can't think of what it's called now. I read it on my Kindle while we were overseas, but that was the last gothic novel I think that I read. Somebody will be able to tell me which book I'm thinking of. I'll find it and I'll write it down here. So this I'm quite excited for. It is a paperback, and it's the UK cover, which I think the UK and Australian cover, same thing. We don't have the one with the face on it, which is the American one. So yeah, excited to read that. Not sure. I don't know if I'm going to start reading it as my next read. I don't really want to take books with me down home because I want to bring a heap of my books back from Victoria, and so I don't want to be packing books to go down home. So I want to have empty luggage so that I can fill my luggage up with all my books. I'm probably just going to read something on my Kindle. But I had to get the little Christmas special, Holly, that goes with it. So I can't read this for a while. I've got to read the two that come after Belladonna. But this was really cute. It is, again, a paperback. We just don't get many hardbacks here, unfortunately. But yeah, so it's really pretty. It's got all these little illustrations in it. And I think as the book goes on, the illustrations go further down I'm getting further away from the camera. I'm so sorry. The little illustrations go further down the page and around, which is a really cute touch. And this one is, she's nice and floppy. You know how I like my floppy books. Yeah, that was a very nice, exciting little purchase and wedding anniversary gift. And I did, while I was also out, I saw these cute little ornaments in one of the little furniture stores that we were in because we were looking at stuff for our house when it is eventually built. And these were really cute. They're little fruits, and they've got sort of beads all over them. I don't know. Can I wait if I blow my face? Is that how I do it? There we go. Is that more focused? So they're really cute. We've only got a tiny Christmas tree while we are living in the shed. I haven't put them on the Christmas tree because it's pretty much full, and I have an advent calendar that somebody from work gave me, which is a Minalima advent calendar, and it's all these little cardboard cutout Minalima designs from Honeydukes, or any of the sort of lollies in Harry Potter, sweets in Harry Potter. So my Christmas tree is very full. So I think I might have to save these for when we have a big Christmas tree in our new house. But yeah, so that was my little book haul for the week. And I'll have a chat about these books. So the first one that I finished was from the Wizarding Archive, and so it is just a compilation of different essays or articles that J.K. Rowling wrote when she had she still does have the Pottermore website, but they're sort of all found on the Pottermore website, like little stories and everything about different characters and just little tidbits about the Wizarding world that maybe weren't in the Harry Potter series or she's elaborating on. Really loved this. I listened to it mainly on Audible, but I also was like reading along on my Kindle for a little bit of it. But it's narrated by Ivana Lynch, who's like the main narrator. There's a couple of other people that do different bits and pieces of the narration as well. But I love listening to Ivana Lynch read it. She was very, very good. It was a 5-star read for me because it's like just, it's more of the Wizarding world, and who would be against that? Any excuse to delve into the world of Hogwarts and Harry Potter I will take. And yeah, there's so many like little stories about different characters that I really love. Like Professor McGonagall, her story is a great one. Lupin, I really enjoyed reading about Lupin and like his mum and dad, their love story, how he was bitten by Fenrir Greyback, all of those different little stories that you don't get in the series itself. It just makes me want J.K. Rowling to actually sit down and write these stories properly. Like, give us a Marauder's story, give us a Founder's story. I don't want more of the like Fantastic Beasts movies. They can stay where they are now. They seem to be over, but I want these stories, and I want them in book format. I don't want a movie. I don't want to play. I definitely don't want more Cursed Child stuff. Like, just give us some more of these like founding stories from the Harry Potter world. But yeah, this is just like a little taster of what she could do. She could do it. I'm just saying. So that was awesome. 5-star read. The Christmas Tree Farm, I gave this one a 3.5. So it follows Kira, who has recently moved to Dream Harbor. She's sort of grumpy. She comes from a rich family. She's a little bit entitled, and she wants to like get away from that and sort of reinvent herself and make herself a nicer person, I guess. Still a little bit snarky. I don't like her character all that much. I liked the main character from Pumpkin Spice Cafe better. I thought that she was a nicer character all around. But I think the author probably just wanted to have like a character growth arc sort of story, which it wasn't that satisfying to me. But I just don't think that I loved these characters as much as I liked the ones from the Pumpkin Spice one. Bennett is the love interest, and he is the brother of the main character in Pumpkin Spice. What's her name? Jeannie's brother. And he's come to stay for the Christmas break, and he like shakes up Kira's life. She's like trying to restart the Christmas Tree Farm. It's like all run down. Bennett is like he has a bit of a complex with like fixing things and helping people and being like damsels in distress. So yeah, it was nice. I feel like it was maybe spicier than Pumpkin Spice Cafe. From memory, Pumpkin Spice Cafe only had some sort of like spicy scenes towards the end. This was maybe a little bit more forward with that. I don't read books for spice. I find it unnecessary. Like, if your plot is good enough, you don't need that. Oh, I think it's just started raining. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I think I gave Pumpkin Spice Cafe 4 stars. I gave this one 3.5. It just wasn't as enjoyable or as sweet, I think. I prefer like a sweet romance. I think this was trying a little bit hard to be dirty and yeah, get that sort of audience, which if you like that, that's fine. I'm not saying anything, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the romance. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed that it was Christmas. Will I read any more of them? I don't know. I was buying these because they were in these nice, pretty deluxe editions. And so I've got Pumpkin Spice Cafe in this edition as well. I haven't seen them releasing any more in these editions, so I probably won't get any more unless they do start releasing the rest like this. But yeah, I think I'm not going to be upset if I don't read the rest of the series. So, oh, this is really yummy. Definitely recommend. Once again, using my bookish and cozy little mug rug there. But I think that's about all I have for today. A little bit of a shorter video, which is nice. I will be heading down to Victoria next week in like literally a week's time. A week today, I will be flying down there, which is really exciting. I'm going to be seeing Mitchell's brother and then spending the rest of my 2 weeks down there with my family for Christmas. So very, very excited about that. Not excited about leaving the animals. I always fret about leaving my animals, but fingers crossed and praying that they will be all okay while we were away. But yeah, I might see you down there, or I might see you when I get back. But for now, have a very Merry Christmas. Be safe and enjoy the time with family, and I will either see you in the new year or I'll see you soon. Bye.